So we were in like this factory place and we was trying to get out. There was a whole bunch of machinery everywhere and it was people everywhere. And I don't even remember how we got in, but we couldn't get out the same way we got in. So he parked his car and we went inside and we had to, um, I forget what we went inside for. I just remember that we had to, it wasn't just us that was stuck inside. Later on, after we found out that there was other people that was stuck inside, and it was like a lot of people. It was a lot of students as well, with their book bags and stuff. And I was barefooted. I don't know why I was barefooted, but I was barefooted. And um, they told the guy that I was with that he had to do this. I guess it was like a whole bunch of barrels. You know how a factory is. It has a whole bunch of different stuff, like um it's a lot of dumping, and it's a lot of, like, we couldn't, if we went into like a dumpster or something, it'd be like, smashing and this and that and the third. So he had this they had this barrel where he had to run with this barrel as quick as they can, and then it will take him to the exit. So he ran with this barrel, he stopped, and another person took on some other, it's like a obstacle course type thing, but it was more so of, it was dangerous because there's plenty of people that came out hurt, or didn't make it out. So he ran through and he made it to the exit. He wanted me to follow behind him, but I couldn't. I was like, I'm barefooted. How the heck am I going to even run as fast, or how am I going to do this? It's kind of like, how Jesus said walk on water, and he said come on, don't think about it, just believe and keep going. I was at that point where I couldn't. I'm just thinking about all the reasons why I shouldn't. And so he made it out, and eventually he did come back, because we didn't. He noticed that I didn't run when I was supposed to. So I'm standing there, and a lot of other people is talking to me, like, you stuck in here, and they're trying to figure out how to get me out. So there was this time where I had to climb this pole, and then, my two kids was with me too. I wound up getting them off the pole. But there was these women. It was like, all right, since he gave up and he ain't trying to get you out, we're gonna try to get you out. So they wound up doing the course again. And instead of having me run, they put me inside the barrel. So I was inside the barrel, and then they ran with me, and they transported me to another barrel. And then I had to hurry up and get out of that barrel to reach the exit. And I reached the exit. So then I noticed that I knew how to get out. It's like, once you know how to get out, you always take yourself back. You go back because you know how to get out. So you go back just to be curious about what the place actually is. And that's what I did. My butt went back in, being curious of, all those people that was stuck inside. And I was just looking at them, seeing how them, like, it was a whole bunch of people, but anybody barely got out. It was probably like a handful of people that actually got out of 200, 300, and I was just going and scoping out the place. But then I knew how to get out. So I wound up getting out, and I wound up getting back out, going back to the exit. And I was hungry, I was tired, and I'm waiting for him because, he had got out. So I'm running towards the car. I'm seeing where the car is, and the car isn't there. I'm like, okay, so we just gonna wait for him. It's me and my two kids. I'm like, we gonna wait for him and see if he comes back, because he's supposed to come back. But like I said, he did go back in, but then the fact that the car is gone, I know that he left. So he did come back out, and he left, and he didn't come back. So that was my dream.